Hello everyone, this is Zeeebo and welcome back to yet another AFK journey video. So in this AFK journey video, I'm going to share my new player experience on my test account, as well as explain why this is the best time to start a new account or for returning players to come back and then reroll for a new account, because the beginner's experience has improved tremendously. So I'm going to share all the new stuff as well as the changes from the past which made this experience a lot better for me from a very casual player's perspective. So I have this Zeeebo test account on my test server right here, Zeeebo test, and I've been playing this account for quite a bit. I think 20 plus over days on this account, so this is recorded in all heroes available right here. But my ranking hasn't really been the best because, like I mentioned, I'm a super duper casual player. So if you take a look at my server ranking, it's like top 50+%, top 70%. So like I have I'll say like steadily increased my ranking. I was like top 80, top 70 previously, so I've been progressing little bit by little bit and then getting my ranks up. So I'm getting like better rewards across the past few days at the very least. So for this boss itself, or for Dream Realm, one of the most massive change is the addition of more temporal shards income or temporal essence income. So temporal shards, for those of you guys who have forgotten, is this yellow stone over here, used to upgrade your EX weapon from EX6 to EX15. And in the past, if you're not in the top 100, right, you basically have no income for the stone, and you're basically stuck, right? If you're not in the top 100 of your server, you're not gonna be able to get this income to eventually have a chance to rise up, because the people on top will get this income, and then because you didn't have it, you didn't have all this, by the way, right, you will never be able to upgrade your EX weapon beyond 5 or even 10 for some people, because they do give you some within the game, but it's just not sufficient. You get it from Legend Trial, you get it on quest, you get it from the mailbox that they give you from time to time, but right, it's not a lot compared to like your daily temporal income. So right here, they added these temporal shards. So you get temporal shards from 4 all the way to 8 depending on your rankings, obviously. And right, as long as you're actively playing the game, you will be able to secure, I'll say, like a consistent source of shards income, which will translate to temporal essence. So this is something which I think has improved tremendously. Obviously, you're not going to sort of compete with the people on top who has gotten a lot, because they're like 3 per day. But if you consider this as 8 times 2, you get like 1 copy. So this one you get 8 times 7, which is like 56 per week, which is 5.6 copy, and then over 1 month it's like 22 copies of shards, right, which is 22 stones for you to upgrade your weapons, which is better than nothing. So like, even if you're casual, even if you're free to play in a super competitive server, you get access to these stones, which means that your overall progression will be a lot more comfortable as well. So that's one thing which I think has improved. And another thing which has definitely improved is like the availability of a lot more resources. So there's a bunch of new game modes which obviously give you rewards. There's also a bunch of events right here, as you guys can see. For the newer players, right, in case you guys do not know, for the older global server starting release, we have Labyrinth Quest, we had All Hero available, we had Expert Dueler, as well as Forward Journey, as well as all the Primal Lords and Trial of Abyss stuff. So right now, Astral Fair and Crystal Clash is available on the test server, but I feel that these are like Song of Strife events which are front loaded because we are going into the new season itself. So you guys can see there's just a whole bunch of events right here, and from here we get a whole bunch of rewards as well as a whole bunch of things to do. And one thing which I think has improved tremendously is the All Hero lock-in. So previously you only get 1 new S level every 7 days, which is every week. Now it's every 5 days, so you get your S level characters faster. So if you get the dupes of the units that you're using, you'll get a massive spike in power level easier as well. So that's one thing which is greatly appreciated. So we get all the heroes from the start to, I think, Ludovic for this one. Do we get Ludovic? Let me just do a quick check. Okay, I think, yeah, we do get all the heroes in the Song of Strife until Ludovic. So there's no Lily May here, which is the latest character, as well as Mikola, but we have until Ludovic, which is, I think, good enough, because now these characters are really good and you can definitely use it to push through your accounts. So you get it every 5 days and you have a higher chance to increase the tiers of some of your stronger S rank characters just from here. Okay, on top of all the like new resource avenues as well as a new quest for you to get more resources, they also included this primal primer lot 8. So this is long gaze one. We get invite letters, we get essence, get exp, right? More letters, more diamonds, more summons, as well as more upgrading materials to upgrade the levels of our characters, as well as the tiers of our characters, which obviously is going to make your progression a lot more comfortable, right? And on top of that, it is therefore, I'll say, like the two upcoming primer lots. So we have one for long gaze, and then now alpha bear just unlocked on this server, so we got the alpha bear one. So I am predicting we will get one for crystal beetle, as well as whatever new primer lot is going to come in the future. So this being, like, I'll say, like freebies, additional ones that they give through the mailbox, is a massive help, because additional pulls or additional diamonds gives you higher tier characters, right? Your essences, your tidal, as well as temporal gives you better EX weapon, and then obviously the essence and EXP book affects the level of your character. So higher level, stronger team, easy as that. So generally, in terms of building up your account, right, getting your account developed, getting units to higher tiers as well as higher levels with better equipments is a lot easier compared to the past. At least I'll say like 4 to 5 months back. 4 to 5 months back, because I think Global had a lot of QOL which PTR didn't have. So now the latest release on the C server, the VN server, the CN server, they're getting all the QOLs that the global server didn't have. So overall, beginner experience is a lot better, and I believe they're probably gonna continue to optimize this experience. On top of all the additional rewards, on top of all the freebies that they give from your auto progression on AFK stages itself, they also added a really neat auto progression feature right here. So in the past, if you want to grind through this and your team is strong enough, you have to sit through this battle for like multiple stages, sometimes 20-30 minutes, right, depending on how far you can push on a day-to-day basis. But as long as your account is strong enough, if you will really hard, you get your units to a really high tier, set your team, right, press auto progress, and then you can do other stuff. Okay, wait, my team died, unfortunately. Okay, so auto progress means the game will just progress on its own, and then it will actually try to clear the stage based on the units you put in. So right here, you can put it on auto progress and then go do other stuff. For example, your daily dream realm, arena runs, legends trial, honor duel, as well as all the good stuff that the event has to offer for you guys. So this means that you don't have to stare at the screen, and then you can use the same playtime that you are within the game to do everything all at once, which is a massive time saver, making it very comfortable for working adults, for example, or just adults in general who doesn't have a lot of time because of their kids, family commitment, or even their social life. So very, I'll say, like massive time saver there. And there's just a lot more, I'll say, like social interaction in the game, in terms of them trying to add events for people to try to hang out together, for people to have more social interactions, which are all the nitty-gritty details which I really appreciate as I play through this game more casually. So all the corrupted creatures, all the helping, as well as all the shortcuts, they are still there. And on top of the existing stuff in the past, they also added a whole bunch of like new shortcuts which allows for easier access to certain venues. And I think now the auto buffing is a lot more accurate compared to the past, but I still manual my way most of the time because I just want to clear out everything, as you guys can see, and then just not have to go back to the spot once again. So generally, I think right now, if you're somebody who's starting a new account, or if you're a completely beginner deciding whether or not you should jump into the game, this is probably the best time, with some of the best QOL improvements since the global release days. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Just me talking about all the new stuff from a beginner's perspective, as well as all the quality of life changes which did not exist in the past but is currently in the game, and it makes the game's progression a lot better and comfortable. That's it for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. Do remember to like and subscribe to see more. See you guys again in my next video. Bye guys.